This presidential campaign will be the most expensive ever. The current candidates have already jointly accumulated almost $1 billion in their campaign war chest. This is in part because a change in law which allows committees known as super PACs to raise unlimited, often anonymous funds. But there is still a role for the traditional fundraiser with a direct link to the candidate, as Julie has been finding out in Texas in the second of her special campaign reports.
What difference does it make?
For Clinton, what's loaded in some fat apple file?
It's bonanza time for the ad agencies of the Super Tuesday states. In a matter of hours, over $20 million burned off on air in the bitter battle for votes.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Since 2010, candidates have been able to tap into a whole new stream of cash to fund it. In places like River Oaks in Houston, it's oiling the greasy pole of politics like never before. Millionaire Mica Mosbacher and her late husband, oil baron Bob, are legendary Republican fundraisers and donors. They've raised and given millions over the years, and their mansions hosted some of the biggest names in modern political history. When campaigns launch, they always get a knock on the door.
You're badgered constantly. The minute there's an election cycle on the horizon, everyone comes out of the woodwork. I'll meet the candidate. You know, I can't help everyone. I can't help the world, so I'm really pick and choose.
So if somebody wants access to your wealth, it makes a difference to you if they make a personal approach?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's building relationships. And it has to be someone I feel has integrity and shares my values and that I trust.
Mica says she doesn't let her money go towards poisonous personal attack ads and expects no kickbacks from her donations.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing other than really caring about our country and the fact that I think it's going in the wrong direction.
What does it feel like if you've invested tens of thousands of your own personal wealth in a particular candidate and then they either drop out of the race or ultimately they fail?
I'm a gambling woman, so I try to back a good man or woman with the right intentions. I know my husband grieved it when President Bush Sr. did not win a second term. A lot of people put their heart and soul into these campaigns, and it's not easy work.
How campaigns raise their money has become political in itself. Democrat candidate Bernie Sanders doesn't take money from super PACs, nor does Donald Trump, whose vast personal wealth means he doesn't need them. Those backing Jeb Bush amassed well over $100 million, but still couldn't keep him in the running.
So tonight, I am suspending my campaign. Yeah.
Your choice of candidate this time round, how have you selected Ted Cruz?
I need to look at who can win. And I saw a clear path to victory for Ted Cruz. And I also see a possible path to victory for Donald Trump. And so Donald Trump is my second choice and has been, because he's also a street fighter and he's willing to take on the system.
Do you understand, though, that also part of what is motivating seemingly many voters in this country at the moment is a kickback against the super wealthy like yourself?
Well, I am the American dream. I was a single mother for 10 years, and I had very little income, went back to work in an investment banking firm. So I understand firsthand what it's like living paycheck to paycheck. And I feel very strongly that what we earned because of the climate in America helping you realize the American dream.
The person behind this desk will have to protect your family. Will he be impulsive and reckless like Donald Trump?
As the clock counts down on the Super Tuesday campaigns, they will all be watching their finance just as closely. Julie Etchingham, News at 10, Houston.